You can use that with that. Hi there.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone. From the yarn car.
That's right. Ginger's in the yarn car today.
Yep, Ginger is live and ready to drive.
And
But she better not go to Walmart or anything. We'll be upset with her.
Yeah, place where there's yarn. Too many temptations.
Look at all the people that are already here in the chat. We've got Bev and Cheryl and Lizzie and Kate. Hi, guys.
Hi, everybody.
And Sanita making blue hats.
That's right. She's making her blue hats.
She's making a lot of blue hats.
Hi, buddy.
Hi, everybody. It's great to see you all here. And Donine, I think is how you say it, right? Is it Donine?
Janine.
Deneen.
Like,
Janine.
yeah,
Okay.
like Janine with a D.
Got
Okay.
it.
Janine from Saskatchewan is here, and Pat Fraser just got here, and Linda. Hey, Linda. I love your picture, Linda.
No.
Wonderful. Hi, David. How are you? It's good to see you.
Hey, David.
Hey, David.
I think I looked back and I saw that Bev said it's 5 o'clock there in time for wine.
Huh.
So I'm going to get my drink.
Where are you at?
I'm not having wine tonight.
I got coffee.
I'm having chocolate mint tea.
Ooh, that sounds nice. I'm having water.
That
Pretty exciting, right? Actually, I was just thirsty.
Julie.
Sometimes water's just the best.
yeah.
You ready to go? Are you done with me now? All
Cheryl,
right.
thank you for subscribing. I love it. I hope you enjoy the content.
And Cheryl's awesome.
Of course she is. She just subscribed to my channel.
Obviously, that means she's smart, right?
She must be. She must be.
And
Kate's
if you're
right here.
wondering why I'm just nodding my head and smiling, it's because I can't see the chat. I'm on my phone in my car, and it's either I see the live stream or I see the chat. So I can't.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to tell them why you're in your car?
Oh, yeah. And some of them might know from this morning, but we took a little mini vacation, 3 nights, me and my husband, 3 of our kids, and one of their friends are at a cabin in the woods in southeast Kansas. Doesn't get more exciting than that. And, and it snowed. It snowed here.
Hi, Mama.
You guys, Ginger put up the most beautiful picture of the cabin view. I was just, it was gorgeous. It was so beautiful.
I would never go inside there. I would sleep outside. I would find a way to sleep outside. It's so beautiful.
It was so pretty.
We were going to. We had plans. We brought tents and everything to do some camping outside, but then we had this huge winter. So, but I was pretty happy. Got to stay inside and crochet.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not much of a tent person myself. I'm content camping right in my house. There's woods out back. There's quiet. You can see the stars, and we have a fire pit. So
there you
sounds
go.
Like camping to me.
And then you can come inside with the air controlled.
Absolutely. And there's a bathroom.
Yeah.
It's great.
The flushes, you know, but
shower, refrigerator.
And you guys, I am, just so you guys know, if you see I'm looking this way a lot, it is because here all I'm seeing is slides. Here I see chat and stuff like that. So I don't want, I know it's a little disconcerting, but I wanted to let you know the reason why I keep looking this way.
Right. All right. It looks like Mama Kitty's in the house.
Yeah.
She says, "Hi, you 3 wild and crazy gals."
And Kate wanted to remind everyone about her giveaway.
Oh yeah, Kate says, "Don't forget to enter my giveaway, guys." So head on over to Bitch and Stitches and enter for that giveaway.
It's an awesome.
I could win it.
I haven't watched it yet. I need to go watch. I need to catch up on everything.
Yeah.
Right?
So hard to keep up with everything.
It is.
David says, for me, Roughing It is a hotel without room service.
I understand.
Well, I tend to rough it then. I don't usually have room service, but yeah, I'm not a camper though.
Although I hate blow-up beds, like that you put in the. I hate blow-up beds. I hate them with a passion.
Yeah.
Why?
No.
Because I haven't found one that works.
Yeah, you always end up on the floor.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And it doesn't matter whether you spend $100 on the blow-up mattress or you spend 20. At some point, you're on the floor in the middle, and you've got these sides up. And
yes, I agree. I agree. I'd rather sleep on my dog's bed.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. It's probably more comfortable. Exactly.
You know, it's foam and it's this thick. It's better than a blow-up bed.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a big dog, so it's good size.
That's right. You get nice and comfy. Nice and comfy.
Hey, Kiwi's here.
Hi, Kiwi.
Elaine.
So as you're coming in, guys, because we're going to wait a little bit before we really get started. And as you can see what we're talking about. So, but as you're coming in, let us know, the normal, what's in your cup and what's on your hook.
Yeah. Let's see. Jamie the Naughty Canuck says, hi, I don't know what the screen is like for everyone else, but I can't see anyone, just the chat and a very large 3/4 of the screen banner.
Oh, that's interesting. We should see. So are you guys seeing us in little squares next to the title screen? Because we're going to be doing slides.
Let me pull up YouTube just so I can see what we look like.
Yeah.
But you should be able to see a very big picture that says Yarn Hookers 2021 plans for the new year. And then on the side of that, you should see the 3 of our heads, 3 talking heads.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, Lizzie says she sees us.
Yeah.
And Emmy is here. Veronica's here. Yeah. Okay. I think they see what we see. Yep. That's how it looks on my YouTube. So
Jamie, it looks like you might be the odd man out. I'm not sure why.
Yeah. Hey, Lori. Lori's here.
Why. She has her phone turned sideways.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. Good. We've been working on this, so we were a little devastated for a second to think that maybe you couldn't see it the way we wanted you to.
Yes. We did a little practice run.
Yeah, I love that, Jamie. That's funny. That's something that I would totally do. I would totally do that.
Hi, Starla.
Hi, Starla. Starla says, hi, y'all. I forget that we have to read a little bit for Ginger. She can't see the chat.
Oh, that's right. Lori says, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I just switched it over to the chat because I figure I've got my head in position to where everybody can see. So, and now I can read what everybody's saying.
Okay,
right.
good.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, Granny D, how are you?
Yay, Granny D's here.
Lori says in her cup, she's got water for now.
Hey, yeah, let's see what everybody's got in their cup. Put it on up there, guys. We'd like to see.
Oh, wait a minute. I can show. Oh, good. I can show on this one. Okay. But I'm not going to right now. On her hook, she turned an unfinished object back into a whip, and it's going to be a Valentine's Day wreath. That's awesome. I can't wait to see that, Lori. You're going to have to share. You know that.
Wow. Yeah, share that on the Facebook group. We'd love to see it.
And
Emmy's working with Erin Yarn. Wanda, the backwards wrong side crocheter, says hello, everybody. Hi, Wanda, the backwards wrong side crocheter.
So
I love
why
that.
are you backwards wrong side crocheter? Are you left-handed? Because I feel you.
Good question. Good question. You know, you guys, the other day I had to take Willie to the vet, and I was sitting in my car because, you know, they take the dog in while you wait in your car. So I was sitting there waiting in my car, and there was a woman in the car next to me crocheting, and I kept looking.
Oh my gosh, was it so hard?
Trying so hard not to stare when she was crocheting, but she was a lefty.
Oh, was she?
She
That,
was.
you know how hard it would have been for me not to go over there and be like, hey, you're in my tribe.
I know. I wanted to say, do you watch my friend Mel's videos? You should. Wanda says yes, though, so it sounds like she's a lefty. Very good. So Elaine, Kiwi Crocheter, is having coffee and those blooming urgent baby blankets. And I think she means blooming, like those blooming urgent baby blankets, because she's on a time crunch.
As an expletive, I got it.
Yeah. Lizzie's having her second cup of coffee. And still knitting. Maybe I should get a knitting machine. Hello, Ella.
Oh, I've looked into those.
They're really neat. Kiwi Crocheter got one for Christmas. I'm waiting for her to show us how it works.
Now, when did Kiwi Crocheter get? Did she get like the?
It's an Addy.
Okay, so she got the Addy, which I've heard that it's worth the money to go with the Addy before anything else because the other ones aren't nearly as good.
Yeah. Granny D's having some Diet Pepsi after finishing her hot fruity tea. Linda Simpson says she's a lefty too. And Janine says her dog's name is Willie also. Oh, nice.
That's cool.
Maribella's Hooked is also a lefty. I guess we shouldn't be surprised that you're attracting all these lefties, considering you're hooked to the left.
Not everybody that is a lefty though. I did find when I post my I used to, like, the first two tutorials that I did were left-handed only, and I realized that it was not doing me any favor. So now I post left-handed.
It's funny because I did all right-handed, and then I was like, oh, my friend Mel, my other friend Mel, who's also a lefty, I said I'll do some for her in lefty, and they don't get any views.
They don't get. They get maybe a quarter of the views that right-handed ones get.
Yeah,
but that's okay. That's because we're special and not short but special. Not that it'd be bad to be short but special. Those are people touched by God anyway.
So I got a question about left-handed videos.
Okay.
You're right,
it's hard to hear you, Ginger.
You just make a mirror image.
Yes. So when I create it in my editing program, I flip it and I flip it horizontal. Is it the horizontal axis or the vertical? On the vertical axis. Axis, not access. Axis.
Yeah. You just flip the one that doesn't make it upside down.
Yeah. So when you look at it now, the first couple I made, I like added in all my words and stuff like that, and I forgot that I needed to. I did it on a different program, and it flipped the words too, and I'm like, bump it. I'm just putting it up. And then, but after that, I edit it appropriately. So the only way you'll notice is sometimes on my hook, the letters will be flipped.
Right.
Okay.
So, but that's it.
Yeah. Granny D says she has the Addy King and the Addy Pro, and she loves them.
Okay.
All right. Starla's drinking water too. Cheers, Starla.
Coffee.
Working on new dishcloths. Nice. Bev has a flatbed knitting machine, 150 needles.
What? I've never heard of that. I'm gonna have to look.
Never heard of a flatbed one. I'll have to look into that. Veronica finished her dinner at Chick-fil-A. That sounds good right about now.
Got that for my hubby yesterday.
Did you? So Kate is drinking Kate Breton tea, very hot, strong enough to stand on, and just enough milk to wonder why I bothered putting it in there.
Just to change the color a little bit. All right, so here in the next 30 seconds or so, we're going to go ahead and get started with what we're going to talk about today. Just to let you know, today we are going to be going over our plans for the Yarn Hookers as a group for 2021. So we've got lots of plans, and even plans going forward outside of 2021, because we were going to try and add even more stuff into 2021. And then we started scheduling things out and we're like, that might not work.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be just a little much for us.
Absolutely. Thank you, Maribel. I just wanted to shout out that thank you to Maribel. I'm glad you made the beret. I hope you like it.
Woohoo.
Okay. All right.
All right. So I was reading some of the chats.
I was too. I was like, I don't want to
And then
cut
we get
people
quiet
off
when we
before
start reading them. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. This is verbal that we need to do.
Yeah, right.
All right.
So yeah, we made this cool slideshow, guys. So I hope y'all like it.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and get started.
Trying to class up the joint.
That's right. So as I just mentioned, we're gonna go over with you guys all our plans for Yarn Hookers for everything that we're doing as a group. So I think you've seen this slide long enough. So let's go ahead and move on. All right. So here on YouTube and in the lives, and it's also the same. These are actually rules that we already had in place for the Facebook group, but we are going to be implementing some rules here in the lives. Now, these will be implemented by our moderators, but we want to keep everything clean. So just whenever you're commenting, whether just be careful, make it PG-13, and even just tone down the innuendo a little bit, because not everybody is comfortable with that. So just remember that we've got lots of people in the chat, and as we grow, we'll have even more people. So we want to try and keep this very, very comfortable for everybody watching. We also ask that you do not make promotions or spam any links or information about your channel. We are excited to promote other people, but we like to do that either through the Facebook group or a little bit towards the end. If we specifically say, go ahead and put that out there, then you are welcome to put that out there. But until we say something like that, we ask that you just keep that to a minimum, because we want to keep with the information that we're going to be giving out.
Yeah, and I just wanted to add to that, Mel, that every Friday on our Facebook page, we are welcoming everybody to put in all the links that they want to every Friday.
It's all the links, but it's going to be under one post. So it's not a bunch of links
under one post.
Out. Yeah.
Yep.
And then also, and the next two rules really should go without saying. Be kind and courteous. So you're here in a room full of, right now you're in a room of over 40 people. So keep in mind that not everybody's going to hold the same opinion. Not everybody's going to, everybody, there's different personalities and everything. So just keep it cool. We love our Yarny community, and we want to make sure that you all love each other too. So just be kind and courteous and think of others before typing, flying off the handle or typing something quickly, and not thinking about what you're putting out there. And then, of course, it goes without saying, and we've never had a problem with this, but no hate speech or bullying. And that will get somebody banned from any of our channels, probably any and all of our channels immediately if we see that.
Yeah. And I, like you said, Mel, it's never been a problem before, but we just need to put it out there just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, exactly. So it's always better when it's said. And then you guys just know that, if you know you're not doing it, then don't sweat it. You're all good.
All good. All good.
But our moderators are going to have free reign to go ahead and act on these rules. So if you see where there's a message of yours that's been removed and you have questions about it, on each of these slides, you'll see at the bottom where our group email is on the bottom right.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to email that with any questions or concerns that you have about moderation that you felt was unfair or something, and we'll either let you know the reason why, or we'll look into it and deal with it on our end.
Absolutely.
So, did you ladies have anything else to add to this?
I don't think so. No, I'm good. How about you, Ginge? Ginger's gonna try harder to behave herself and follow the rules.
No more crochet man.
No more crochet.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, no more crochet man. And we're doing these rules so that we keep things more even keel. It's not to have the conversation stop over and that goes on in chat. We love that you guys hold your conversations and everything. We just want to make sure that everything everybody doesn't get mad. We don't want anybody mad.
Right. Emmy says,
Or feeling
dang.
uncomfortable.
Emmy says, dang, I have a potty mouth. Emmy, I've never seen you do a potty mouth in our lives. So
Right.
I'm sure that
potty mouth, I need to keep it clean.
yeah, these rules are for us as much as they are for you. So
Okay, so without further ado, I think that we're going to go ahead and go on to the part that Ginger's going to talk about. Oh wait, no, real quick. I forgot about this slide. So there's four prongs in what we're working on this year. So we have Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and a blog. So you're going to see us across these four platforms, and we're going to talk about a little bit more about these four platforms as we move forward into the new year. Okay, so let's start with Instagram, and that I'm going to roll over to what's her name? That one chick down there.
Ginger Snap.
Okay, well, I am in charge of our Instagram section, and that is because I've been on Instagram for a little bit longer. And it takes me a while to figure things out. There's no sense in me trying to start something new. I'll just stick with what I know. So Instagram is, I love Instagram. I don't know how many of you guys are on it, but I found it's a wonderful way to get to know other people in the yarning community. Get to it, you know, and it's exciting because each one of these social media platforms that we're using has a different kind of feel and a different kind of atmosphere and a different, you know, you form different friendships. So I love Instagram because it's mostly visual. I mean, post your pictures and but also, you know, you get to meet people. I've met a lot of people on Instagram, and a lot of the Instagram people that I know also cross over to YouTube and Facebook and everything. So it's just neat to get to know everybody on different platforms. But what I'm going to be posting, and I'm sure you guys, if you're already following the Yarn Hookers, I've seen some of the pictures we've been posting.
It's hard to hear you, Ginger. Can you talk a little louder? I'm sorry.
How's that?
That's better.
Is that a little better? Here, let me turn.
Better, yeah.
I'm sorry. I know you're at a cabin in the woods.
Wait a minute. How's that? I turned my heater off.
Okay.
And I'm going to put on my glasses so I can see you. I really look like the Yarn Geek.
I love it.
But do I need to speak louder?
Right now, you're doing well now.
Okay, good. So anyway, I'm super excited about the Yarn Hookers on Instagram. I've already started putting some pictures up of things we're working on, the patterns that so far Julie and Kate have worked on. And as you know, if you Instagram, Julie already has her day race, Beanie on Ravelry. And so we're going to be having a lot more patterns posted. And yeah,
it's the Instagram.
Yay!
Yeah, and turn it off a little bit here. It's hard to see, but that is our handle right there.
Yarn.hookers.
Yarn.hookers on.
I should have included this in the slide, so I apologize about that. That's a little not clear, but it's yarn.hookers.
Right.
Yeah. So we're going to be having a lot of patterns coming out from now on, pretty much. I'm pretty sure, and you guys will get to see what they look like right away. We'll also be posting monthly giveaways for free patterns. So I will at
Free.
sometime, and I haven't figured out the dates yet. We need to talk about that to figure out the exact date when we're going to post the giveaway, and then the winner will get. Have we decided on? Will it be one pattern from each of us?
I think it was. Well, I don't know. We'll have to discuss it more.
We give away free patterns.
One free pattern, if not 4. But for right now, we haven't quite figured that out. But at least one.
At least one, yeah.
You guys, we're a whip. We're a work in progress.
We are.
And then we'll also have brief updates on what's happening on Facebook, Instagram. I'm sorry, Facebook, YouTube, and we, just post pictures that are really cool. Post in stories. We'll have our videos on IGTV.
What was that last bit, Ginger?
Videos on IGTV.
Oh, got it.
IGTV. Yes. Yeah.
But it's, like I said, it's a work in progress, and you guys watch it grow right along with us.
Right.
And I think that's all I've got for Instagram right now.
All right.
Oh, you're right. Lori pointed out, by the way, Ginger, I'm sitting there trying to show the IG handle, and I put it in the slide.
Yeah, it's right in the middle.
Yeah, it's right there in the middle. It's right there.
You're so organized you can't find anything. That's me.
Oh, yeah, right there.
Yeah.
We're better than we thought.
That's right. I'm more on it than I thought. Awesome. All right. Anything else, Ginger? And I'm so sorry I interrupted you there. I saw that and it made me laugh.
I can't think of anything right now. Like I was telling you guys before we got on the live, the last couple of weeks have been crazy, as I'm sure they have for everyone else. So I don't have everything up to par right now, but I'm getting there.
Well,
I think it's safe to say we're all just finding our groove, but I think we're getting better at it every week. So
yeah.
And we're always welcome to suggestions. So don't ever hesitate to send us a suggestion. DM Yarn Hookers on Instagram if that's your preferred method of communication, or shoot us an email. But anyway, we're always open, or comment down below. We're always open to suggestions.
Or Facebook too.
Or Facebook, yeah, exactly. Golly, we're everywhere.
We're everywhere.
Comments?
Yeah, in the comments too.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm up next. No, you're up next, aren't you, Julie? So
I think it's me. Yeah.
Ooh, but wait.
Yay. So we're going to watch a quick video. Video.
Hey, hookers. Good morning. You want to have some fun?
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 Every month,
We will hold a Yarny challenge for you.
To participate, share a photo of your entry to the Facebook group.
To our Facebook group.
to our Facebook group.
Your name will be entered into a random drawing for a fun prize.
Fun prize.
Fun prize at the end of the month.
Photos may be shared to the weekly live on YouTube for everyone.
Everybody.
For everyone to admire your amazing work. Are you in?
Are you in? Are you in? Are you in?
Come on, just want to have some fun? Hey hookers, want to have some fun? Every month we will hold a Yarny challenge for you. To enter? Nope, keep doing it wrong. Are you in?
Yeah, I just noticed that I'm wearing the same sweater that I wore in the video.
Ew. No, I'm just kidding. I'm probably wearing the same shirt that I wore. Actually, no, same shirt, different color.
Yeah, so it's kind of interesting that I've kind of done a lot with the Facebook because up until recently, I hated Facebook. I really didn't like it. But to participate in a particular yarn group that I really wanted to participate in, I needed to have Facebook. So that's why I kind of went back into Facebook. And all I do on Facebook is like yarn stuff. I don't have like any friends other than yarny people on my Facebook. But it is the perfect opportunity for us to really connect with all of you. You can show us your pictures of your monthly challenges, and you get opportunities to win some great prizes, and we all get to see what everybody else is doing. And I love that. I love that connection that, like, for instance, Linda made one of my berets, and I was able to see it and see how she looked in it. And it was really cool. I love that about Facebook. So it's a good chance for us to all get creative and encourage one another. And we have the great challenges. So this month's challenge, I guess I maybe wasn't as clear as I could have been when I put out the challenge announcement. But this month's challenge is to do something you've never done before with yarn. You know, maybe you've never knitted before and you always wanted to, so you knit something. Or maybe you never made a granny square and you want to try that, or anything that you've never done that you've always wanted to do with yarn. That's your challenge. Just do something you've never done before. Take a few pictures of it, pop it up onto the Facebook group, and you're automatically entered to win our prize. So this month's prize was 3 balls of Marblesque. I want to say it's Marblesque by Yarn Bee.
I don't know. It was pretty.
What's that?
I don't know. It was just pretty yarn.
Yeah, I think it's like a mint green, and it's called Marblesque. It's by Yarn Bee, and there's a little case to put your hooks in, and 3 aluminum hooks. So that's this month's prize. So yeah, and also on the Facebook, we are going to provide everybody with links to patterns. So that's cool, and lots of tips and tricks, and occasional funny memes just to giggle and laugh at, because you wouldn't think there'd be a million funny crochet memes out there, but there really are. There are tons. Lori's asking if we can enter more than one project. I don't see why not. Do you guys have any objections to that?
I don't have any objection to that.
Yeah. Just use that hashtag. It makes it a little easier for us to find.
But entering more than one project, does that mean that she has more than one entry into the giveaway?
Yeah, that's something, I don't know. I think so, or no?
I think so.
Yeah, why not?
I think so.
Yeah. Go ahead, Lori. Do that. and we are going to be taking the challenges too.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to be entering in for the prizes, but yeah, we're going to take these challenges too and try something new for this month. So every month there'll be a different theme. Yeah. Mel's already got hers lined up. I'm thinking maybe a mosaic mug rug, but I haven't decided yet. Look at Ginger. She's like,
she gets all excited.
I know she loves mosaics. So
my new to be writing.
You're breaking
can't
up.
hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Something I've never done before is write a pattern. So
ooh,
there you go. There you go.
So
I think another good point to make, that, you know, we have the Instagram, we have the Facebook, is that not everybody likes one or the other. And, you know, this way we can connect on all different levels.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one other way that we are going to be able to connect. And I think we're going to talk about that next.
Not next. But
not next. Okay. We're going to talk about it soon.
But first, before we move on to the next one, though, what are the hashtags for the challenge? Somebody's asking that question.
Oh, hashtag Yarn Hookers Challenge 2021. And the other one was hashtag Yarn Hookers Jan Challenge 2021. They're right on the Facebook group page. Yeah, they'll be there. So working it out. Between Mel and Kate and Ginger, they're all trying very hard to explain hashtags to Julie the Wimpy Chick. I cannot wrap my mind around hashtags. But I'm trying. I really am trying.
Think of it as a clickable search term.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Lori.
We should have a video tutorial. Me and Kate and Mel are all teaching Julie how to use hashtags.
And I'll do exactly what I did in school. I will pretend to understand.
Speaking of tutorials, Ginger, Lori mentioned earlier, I wrote it down, that you should do videos about Instagram like Julie does for KineMaster.
There's an idea.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like how to take good pictures for Instagram.
What programs you use for posting, and yeah, I think that'd make a great series on your channel.
That is
Kate says teaching Julie hashtags has been hashtag fun.
Right? And Julie says, uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so and then we'll have more if you guys have any questions, we'll be taking questions towards the end. But next up that we need to talk about, so you know that this past year, this has been the Yarn Hookers Live. This has been our core group. As you know, last month things changed just a little bit. So you're going to start seeing this thumbnail instead of the old thumbnail that we had. So just a heads up on that. But what that means is that we will not be replacing Kate. So it's going to be us three chatting with you, and we will not be replacing Kate. I know I just said that, but we have to say things 3 times for people to remember. We will not be replacing Kate. Because Kate is still a yarn hooker. She's just a yarn hooker in a different capacity, and we'll talk about that a little bit more later. As you know, she's already been active on Facebook. But we'll talk more about some other stuff going on. First, let's finish up about YouTube. So as you can see, we got a little bit more different formatting. So we want to kind of streamline what we're doing so that we get you the value-added content that you're looking for, really right off the bat, and really in a tighter setting than we have been doing before. Before it was like conversational, and then what we wanted to talk about, and then conversation, and then what we wanted to talk about. So you're probably going to see some more of these slides as we go on, so that you can see what we want to talk about and see it all laid out for you.
Right.
Also, the lives will have rules, which you saw earlier, but they will be enforced by moderators. This isn't to smack people on the hand. This is just to make sure that we get everything streamlined and moving forward, and everybody is comfortable in this setting. And yeah, I don't need to say any more about that, right?
Well, I think, and also we need to be able to be more organized in our thought process, because when the 4 of us get together, the chat goes off on so many different tangents, and we didn't want that for you. You didn't come here to watch us go off on a tangent. You came here for some valuable content and information. And, of course, we're going to have fun while we're doing that, but we're just trying to keep ourselves a little more organized as well.
Absolutely. And get the meat of what you're looking for contained in a little bubble. And then we have a little thing on the edges where we're having a little bit of that conversation.
Right.
And always keep the conversation going in the chat. We may not see everything that's flying by, but we love that you guys keep that conversation going amongst yourselves. We love that. Just make sure you keep it clean and you keep it friendly and courteous.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean by the lives will be more tightly managed to give our viewers the best value added. So you'll see this, and then there will be some slides that will actually even, I suspect, which we'll talk about it a little bit more, but we'll have it available somewhere where you can download it if it's got valuable links and information on it.
Right.
If you want, that you may want to keep. So we'll have it in PDF that's downloaded.
And Bev and Deb and Deborah, we don't worry. We'll still go off on plenty of tangents, I assure you. We're not going to be super strict or anything like that. So yeah, don't worry. There'll still be plenty of fun and tangents.
Well, and the tangents,
but we don't necessarily need to talk about the Mandalorian every week either. So.
Yeah. Grogu, whatever. But the tangents will probably be more contained towards either the first 15 minutes or after we get through the meat of what we want to talk about, the content, so that we want to deliver that for the people who are looking for just that.
Right.
So we'll have little mini tangents just like we have been as we go through the slides. As much as we practice them and get them all very tied up and buttoned up, it doesn't mean that we're not going to go ahead and go off on our tangents anyway, because you guys, it's an interactive medium. So
right.
It's not going to always go exactly as planned, and that's okay. That's the way we like it.
Yeah. Thank you, Deborah. I'm glad that you are enjoying it.
Woo-hoo. Thanks, Deborah. Yeah, I just read that. So, Ginger, I don't know if you saw that. Deborah said, I love that you guys are tightening things up. Great plan. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so that's enough about YouTube. We do have some other plans probably going to be happening like 2022. But for now, we're just going to be tightening up the lives and giving you a lot more value added a lot more quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, did you, and I know you added something, Julie, did you want to add anything, Ginger?
I can't think of anything right now.
Okay. Okay, awesome. Now, Kate's still a yarn hooker, right? So what is Kate going to be doing?
If you guys ever saw anything that Kate has written, you'd be blown away, because I know I was.
Mm-hmm.
She's got words. She's got all the best words. And she knows what they mean and everything.
She doesn't just write them. She knows what they mean and stuff.
Yeah.
So we are going to have a Yarn Hookers blog. And I can't even begin to tell you. Well, I guess I can, because she wrote this slide and told me what I needed to tell you about the blog and her plans for it, right? So first up, there's going to be yarn education. Now, if any of y'all have seen Kate's videos about yarn itself, she is very thorough. Now, just imagine that in a very loquacious format.
I'll have to look that one up.
That's a big word.
Kate, is she using that word correctly? Loquacious? Kate will let us know.
Yes, she will. But she's gonna be educating about all things yarn, tools, stitches, about the yarn itself. And she's amazing at that. So that will be included in the blog, as well as you're gonna have access to our written patterns. So as you see us coming out with patterns throughout the year, you're gonna start to see the patterns showing up on the blog. So that's to say that patterns that are coming out this month may not show up on the blog until like March or further on, but just know that these patterns will start to be available on the blog. And then, of course, she's also going to include recaps of the Yarn Hookers live episodes. So while she's here, she's going to be taking notes, or, of course, watch the replay, whatever works for her.
And she's probably going to be in the chat, too. I know she's been in the chat tonight. So.
It means verbose, exactly. So loquacious and verbose, but loquacious.
Now I've got to look up verbose.
Uh-oh. But I was looking at what Lori said. She said using the Mel is using the word correctly, but no way could I spell it to include in here. It is I think Loquautious, I think.
Going off on a tangent right there. See, we still do it.
Can't help it. Can't help it.
That's us.
And so there's going to be the recap of the Yarn Hookers lives. And then we also plan on having some guest content from our Yarny friends. And, we have lots of Yarny friends. You're our Yarny friends. And then general yarn and crochet talks, such as sales that are upcoming or that we've seen out there, other events and news and trends and stuff like that. So it's going to be full of information. As far as when that blog is going to go live, I would look for that probably at some point this month or into next month. So just a heads up, there's stuff going on in the background to make that live. It's just not live just yet, but it will be as soon as we can get it live.
Yeah. It's going to be great. I'm very excited about the blog. I've seen some of Kate's plans, and I'm excited to read it. I can't wait. Yeah, I'm excited to be a part of it. So very, very cool. Lori's asking, how do we access this fabulous sounding blog?
As soon as we, as soon as it's ready to go, we'll start including it in our descriptions, as well as on the Facebook group.
Yeah, we'll have links. We'll have links for you.
Yep, it's not quite ready to go live just yet, but we will definitely include the links in different things, and also remind you guys, hey, blog's open now. Check for the link down below. That kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'll also have lots of.
Well,
I'm sorry, honey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's probably getting a way more close-up of me than they want to. But I was going to say that I'll also have, leading up to the blog, when we start it, I'll have lots of posts for that on Instagram also to let everybody know. Also, the patterns that the blog contains, those will all be free. The patterns on the blog will be free. Was that what we talked about? And then, of course, you can purchase the PDF of our patterns without, all the advertisements. If you like to just hold a pattern or have it right there in print for you to look at on our individual Ravelry group or Ravelry page or wherever we're selling it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
What she said.
Yeah. I don't blame people for wanting to get the freebie. I usually would get the freebie too.
Yeah, but and just to let you know, it's that won't be available until after the pattern's been available for you to purchase on whatever means that each hooker has chosen for themselves.
Yeah.
It's going to be available there for at least 1 to 2 months, and then it'll be available for free on the blog. So just a heads up.
Okay.
All right. So I think with that, we're on to questions. So now it's time to give us some questions.
I'm excited about questions. I want to know what do you guys want to see from us? What kind of content would you like to see?
I should have added in there questions/suggestions.
We got to be careful. There might be some suggestions we don't like or we're scared of.
Well, I've been typing away, but now that we're asking for questions and suggestions, there's no movement.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what kind of things are we doing that you like? What kind of things are we doing that maybe you would like to see change? I don't know. Do you like this format? Yeah, I'm eager to see what you've got to say.
And even beyond just that, if you have ideas for future, we can tell you about that too. Let me bring that up. Our plans for upcoming live shows.
Our topics? Yeah.
Let me look that up really quick. And I'm not looking at the chat right now, because I got the slides up on one screen and now I'm bringing up.
So Kim from Affordably Crafty says tips on building your brand. So that's a suggestion. Are you writing down things, Mel, or do you want me to?
I actually just did, but if you want to do it too in case I miss something.
Okay. That means I have to go over there to get my notebook.
Oh, don't worry about it then. Don't worry about it then. I think.
So that's a good one. Yeah, tips for building your brand. We're working on that ourselves. So Emmy would like to know, are the lives going to be more slide driven? I think sometimes they will. I think it keeps us organized, and there's so many options to do with slides. You know, we can put in pre-recorded content as well, you know, like the little video that we showed. So that might make it a little bit more interesting to watch. Lori's asking if there's any plans for merch.
That is in the future. Yes, there are plans for merch, but not right away. So with your question on that, is there something that you would like to see as merch? And yeah. I do have the schedule, so I'm looking at the schedule. I'm just going to go through it so you know what our plans are for the next into the first week of February. So our next one, which is over at Julie's place, is Lost Your Crojo, Holiday Fatigue, Health and Crochet, Staying Healthy. It's also going to include things like arthritis and how to handle that. Which reminds me, I need to send an email. I haven't done that yet. And then January 16th is at Ginger's place, and that's National Pet Day Crochet. January, oh, that reminds me. All right, anyway, January 23rd, we're going to be talking about chunky stuff. So what to make with chunky yarn. And that's back here. January 30th, that's at Julie's. And we're going to show you what we did for the challenge. And then February 6th is, and then we're also going to show off what everybody did. So that's kind of like our recap of the Facebook challenge. And then February 6th is what to crochet your sweetheart. So that's what we have planned out so far.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited about some of those topics. I'm also thinking that we might possibly have a guest star for one of our a guest for one of our themes.
Email I need to send. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we should probably ask that person first.
Yeah. Yeah. And I need to get
everybody is begging for the coffee cups. Looks like.
Oh, okay. So like this coffee cup.
Yeah.
Our faces, or we also have the disc logo as well.
Yeah.
And we may have them available all different ways. So we have this logo, our disc logo, which is what you see on Instagram, and then we have our thumbnail with our faces.
Yeah. Ingrid, I would think so. As far as merch would be available in South Africa, like Kate says up above there, it's coming. She's on it.
Yep.
Oh, Linda, that's neat. You did the beret with the chunky. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. I got some of that sparkly yarn, Ginger.
Oh, I want the sparkly yarn.
The twist, the big twist sparkly yarn. So I think I might have to make a beret with that.
Although I
have more berets than I know what to do with.
I love those mitts with the blue. That's so gorgeous. Those mitts.
No, I know. That's what like got me onto it. I was like, I've got to get some of that yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. So I'm glad that everybody seems to like the format. It sounds like we might be on the right track here. This slide needed a Canadian disclaimer. Watch before 420 because this episode requires a lot of info to retain.
Well, whenever there's a ton of, and if you guys want to, we can always offer this as a PDF. I just wasn't sure because this is kind of like what we're doing in the future and stuff. But If you guys need would like these slides as a PDF to review later, then let me know. Yeah. I'll be happy to get it somehow.
Yeah, and also like Kim says, that is why Kate is in charge of doing the recaps. So
right.
Yeah. And that's what we really want to do ultimately, is we want to give you bang for your buck. We appreciate that you are spending this amount of time with us every week, and we want to give you what it is that you need and want. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Sometimes I just talk and the words just fall out. I don't really.
That's where tangents come from, which is awesome. Now we're still in the question and suggestion phase, but I'm going to go ahead and just put that up there so you guys can see that a little bit better.
I love it. I love it.
Kate's in charge of the recaps, just in case you wanted a recap that's longer than the information itself. You're so awesome, Kate. That cracks me up.
She's good with words and stuff.
And she's very thorough. So the slideshow is very professional and fancy. Yay! I'm so glad that you guys enjoyed that. And I do think, like Julie said, pulling everything together into a slideshow really just keeps us on point. And then we have the chattiness now.
Yeah. and the thing that we don't want, it's so interesting, because the thing we really don't want is we don't want you to feel like you're watching a PowerPoint in school. We want to keep it light and we want to keep it fun, but we also want to keep ourselves on task. Yeah, I think we all have a little bit of a distraction problem.
Just a little bit, just a tiny little bit. What is it that I was telling Julie? I said, I want us to get streamlined, but I don't want us to lose our approachability. I feel like our approachability is something that makes us unique, and I love about us is that we are so approachable. So
yeah.
I know if you guys ever feel like we're getting into an area where it feels a little bit too cold, or you're just even if you don't want to put it in the live, email us and say, hey, this is how I really feel. Please do that, okay? Now, we may still do our own thing. I'm not saying we're going to make changes for everybody, because you can't make everybody happy, but we want to try and hit that kind of sweet middle of the road.
Mm-hmm. Lori is saying she's enjoying the slideshow for now, but hope you are able to take it down when done. I can't see your faces very well when it's up.
Oh, okay. Well, has everybody gotten how to connect with us? Because I can go ahead and do that now.
I don't know why anyone would want to see this face closer up, but that's what you want.
Our faces are so tiny.
We're so tiny.
Everybody has that information there. So and you can always get it on the recap and do a screenshot if you need to. So I'm going to go ahead and bring our faces up. Although Ginger's face is really close right now. You get a lot of Ginger's face.
Ginger's looking especially yarn geeky right now. I love it.
There we go. How's that?
Here we are.
There we go.
Beth says, I recently stopped watching someone I've watched for years because they got so big. Got a little too big for their britches, maybe? Is that what you're saying, Beth? Because we do not want that.
Did the feeling of what they were outputting, did it change? Did you feel like they weren't as approachable, or was it just the numbers and you couldn't really get a word in edgewise?
Yeah, I do understand that. It is hard to be on a live when you feel unheard in the chat, and that's tricky. That's tricky for us too. Yeah. It got very quiet.
Yeah, no, I was switching over so I could look this way and read the chat. But so Wanda says, I save the lives in a playlist so I can listen later, and when she's driving, helps her 11 hours go by. And that's awesome. There's also, I think each of us have a playlist for all of the Yarn Hookers lives, if you want to kind of just binge watch all of them together. I think on each of our channels we have a playlist, right?
Yeah. Yep,
okay.
I do. Yeah.
Ingrid says, there you are.
There we are. Yeah, Bev, I do know what you mean. That's happened to me before too. The feeling just changed, and yeah, we don't want that. We just want to give you a good experience and make it more enjoyable for everybody.
So we want to be approachable, but just tighten up a little bit. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
And because what we all really want to talk about is the yarn. Am I right?
Yeah.
Woo, woo. Yarn. Hey, did you see my Instagram post earlier today? You guys want to see what jumped in my bag when I went to the Dollar Tree? They just leap into my bag every time I go.
You got some cotton, didn't you?
Yes.
I did
so
see
pretty
that
for
on your
the same
Instagram.
thing. And I gotta think of I think I'm gonna make like a Halloween treat bag with this.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So it'll come out in October, and then like with an applique on it, like that color, or even I have this color because it's like all Halloween colors. Look, wait, I gotta get a ginger thing.
Very nice. Maribel says, yarn, 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 and more yarn talk, please.
That's right.
I'll be right back.
I have not. What is the Premier Flowers yarn? What is that? I haven't seen it yet. Is that like the Summer Kiss, like the Premier yarn that came out that has like the little sections, and then once you crochet it, if you do like a single crochet, it looks like little flowers. Is that what it is? And are they selling that at the Dollar Tree now? Because that's exciting. I got a little excited there.
You had me completely lost. I have no idea what you're talking about. While I'm trying to get out what came in the mail for me.
Ooh, there's
my ginger. This is my ginger shot. Sparkles.
I love
right. Kiwi,
so pretty. There it goes. Ooh, it looks like outer space.
It does.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Your appeal is that you're just like us. Of course we are.
Kim says, you're so true. Kim says, not that fancy. Wow, you speed up when excited too. Yes, I do. I already talk fast, but when I get excited about something, it's like
That's why it's so fun to watch Mel's videos on a higher speed, because she's so funny when she laughs. She's like,
y'all heard it whenever I was laughing because I did the creepy wink.
Yarn, yarn, and more yarn. I think that they're trying to tell us something about yarn. They want us to talk about it
just a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe we should have a special segment of every episode, and Ginger can be in charge of it because she's the yarn geek.
Yes.
Look at her face. Oh my goodness.
Hey, good facial because my voice isn't carrying very well.
Oh, good thinking.
Yeah. And like thumbs ups and So Ingrid says, I agree, Lori. The bigger some channels become, they lose the feeling of belonging, like you matter, like you are part of something. And I really, really hope that we don't lose that.
We don't want to lose that at all.
No.
Yeah. And I think that in keeping with the Instagram and the Facebook and the blog and the channel stuff, well, it's not really a channel stuff because we don't have a separate channel for it, but I think that those are all ways that we just really want to keep that connection strong with everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Lori says this. You'll enjoy this, Julie.
I can't wait to go back and listen to Mel during that excited stretch on Speed It Up. Yes, it's so funny. It's so funny. I love it.
Yeah, that's the one thing about lives is I can't cut out my my little moments.
No, you don't want to cut them out.
Yeah.
Eat them up.
I need to like record more blooper. Well, not intentionally record bloopers, but I haven't had any bloopers on the end of my videos because I haven't really had as good ones.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I know. They're funny. Julie, have you seen the drool-worthy Bridgerton costumes yet? I just watched the preview for that yesterday for the first time, and then I got sucked in and kept watching it again today. I haven't even watched the show, but I've seen the trailer like 3 times now. It's on Netflix, right? Am I thinking about the same thing she is?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I need to watch that. It's suggesting it to me. You know how it goes.
Yeah, it keeps telling me I should watch it too. It's probably telling everybody they should watch it.
True enough, because it is a new one.
Yeah. Hey, Vanessa.
And hi, Judy. You guys missed the meat and potatoes of our live, but always go back and watch the replay. So we did have a slideshow up telling you about what we're going to be doing going forward. So make sure you go back and watch that replay so you can enjoy that.
Yeah, it was a lot of information there. So Maribel says, I was not that into sparkly yarn, but now I'm excited about it. Bring on the sparkle. And Deborah agrees. I just used it this Christmas, and now I love sparkly yarn. Yeah, I have 2 favorite colors. One is green, and the other one is glitter.
I like it.
I love the sparkle.
All right, do you see that from Kiwi?
Can you do something on planners if you have the time? I've just ordered one. I need to be more crochet organized.
Okay, so you're talking about using regular planners to organize your crochet, or you're talking about and honestly, I think that we need to do an Asana one and how to organize, especially for crochet tubers. Yeah, Ginger got us into Asana, and I am
We're in love with Asana.
Yeah, I went and I bought my own subscription so that I can organize my own channel with my work and everything. So it keeps wanting me to add a team, but I'm like, no, my team is me. I will handle this.
Mel 1, Mel 2, Mel 3,
right.
Mel 4.
And you can link it to your calendar so that it pops up on your phone, your reminders, and I'm very excited about it. Trust me.
Yeah, it's really, really neat.
You would be.
What did you say?
I said I knew you would be excited about it.
Oh, I thought you said, hey, Whippy. And I was like, what?
What are you talking about?
What you talking about, Willis? I don't know what you're talking about.
Sparkly yarn, meh.
Nah.
But Bev, by the way, and I say this every time I see her come into I didn't in my live this morning, but if you guys have not gone and checked out some of the stuff that she makes, the felting that she does, the felted bags,
Unbelievable.
So incredible. They're beautiful. If y'all haven't checked her out yet, go check her out.
Yeah. Check out Bev. She's great. I forgot what I was going to say. I had it and then I lost it. Do you guys know? I don't know. One of those moments. Maybe it was something in the chat that I saw, so I'll have to look. You guys might be onto something with segments or categories. Have each person do the latest on whatever their specialties are on the live. That is something that we've considered. So yeah. Thanks, Lori. I have that in my notebook already.
Do you? Oh, I'm adding it. What are our specialties? I guess I don't even know what my specialty would be.
My specialty is that I can mute this live stream right before sneezing.
On it, and you can do a whole section about that. Yeah, Bev says.
I think that your specialty, Mel, is your organizing prowess. You're very organized. Mel really keeps us organized. She keeps us on task. We have this long chat, and she's the one who's always saying, "Now, guys, we need to have the idea for this week's topic." Or, "Did you do this? I need you to do that."
That's what Lori, actually, is funny. That's what Lori just said. Mel, research and organization. You guys, I am a hot mess and other things, but when it comes for me getting stuff done, like my husband is the one that keeps the house clean because I am so bad at it. but getting stuff done, yeah. I'm just saying I'm not perfect on organization. Although I really like the pantry.
Lori asks, what happens when you see green sparkle yarn? Do you actually drool like I do? Yes, I do. Sometimes I even get teary-eyed.
Wait, what is that you're showing there? Is that like black with green sparkles, or is that?
No, this is just black with regular sparkles, but it's the big twist.
Oh, it looks kind of green the way that it's reflecting.
Oh, no.
But I see now it's like a silver sparkle. Okay.
The closest I have to green is this one. And I think this is the color that Ginger used for those mittens.
Is that the color? Because I thought it was more
teal.
Like blue.
Yeah, it's teal.
Cool.
Yes. But yes, I do. I do have a green sparkly sock weight yarn in my stash, and I won't use it because I just love it.
I'm typing something in here for Norma Woolley, but that is the app. It's also a website. I actually do better with the organization part on the website, but I use the app because it pops up with reminders and comments that we make to each other.
Yes, Norma's curious how it is spelled. It's ASANA. Asana. Lori, you're funny. She says Julie is editing and being zen with your photos.
Yes.
Yes, I do love to be zen at the end. Yeah, that's my thing. Want to bring a little zen to everybody's life, so let's just go there.
We call her Mrs. Rogers.
I love Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers and Sesame Street are my favorites. I love them. I can't help it.
Here, Bev is saying, Kim, I love your deep dives into topics. Totally justifies my obsessions. Don't stop. Yeah, actually, Kim, yeah. I agree with that. Agreed.
Yeah. Kim says, I appreciate your support of my oddities, Bev.
I support that every day of the week.
Yeah. And it sounds like everybody's in agreement. And I know Ginger is too.
Well, there's one thing. When Kim is asking, hey, what should the topic be for next Saturday? And I'm like, I don't know. And she'll say something like, I don't know. And I'll be like, okay. Because I like yarn made in the United States or something like that. I thought, well, there's not that many, are there? She gives a list of like 1,000 different places, and I learn something every single week. It's incredible.
Yeah, Maribel says Kim has a passion. I can appreciate that. Yeah, she really does. She does. She dives deep and she does her research, and yeah, that's why people keep coming back.
Yep,
that's what they want to see. Yeah,
Ingrid, to answer your question here, I suspect that is USA only. Yeah, I don't think that they would do free shrimping. Shrimping.
Free shrimping.
That's right.
That's where my mind went.
And Kim says, thanks, Ginger. She learns a bunch from you too. Hi, Debbie. How are you? And make sure you catch us on the replay, because the meat and potatoes of what we were going over, that was actually a little bit earlier, and we're just in a little bit of a chat session right now. But if you catch the replay, you'll see our plans and what we're going to do coming up.
I so want meat and potatoes now.
Because I keep talking about meat and potatoes. We Instant Potted beef stew. So I have that over there ready for me to eat.
You're lucky. I got nothing.
You got nothing?
I got a Red Baron frozen pizza.
That's good. That's yummy.
I had it yesterday, though. I could eat it every single day. Lori says Ginger's strength is photo taking and yarn knowledge. She knows a little bit about yarn. She knows a little.
And the photo taking, yes. And also Instagram and how to use Instagram effectively.
Yes. And Lori then goes on to say, Ginger also teaches us to be brave with the way she jumps in with both feet into things. That's true too. Sometimes we have to rein her in a little bit. Like, Ginger, we're only 4 people.
Yeah, and you guys, you don't even know how many ideas we had for we're going to do this going forward, and we had to kind of cut some of them because we have so many plans of what we're doing that we want to make sure that we have a handle on what we just told you guys about. There's actually a few more things, but we decided to cut them to make sure that we could really deliver what we're promising to you.
Yeah, we want to be responsible and not get ourselves so overwhelmed that what we're giving you is crap. And we want to give you quality.
We just stop.
Yes, yes. We want our live streams and everything that we do to be high quality. So, oh, thank you, Deborah. We love you too. Mwah.
Oh, there's a funny story from Kim.
Yes, I know. It's funny and sad at the same time.
Yes.
Kim says, funny story. 15 minutes after our live this AM. I lost it. I got to go back up to it. My son woke up and projectile vomited all over me. Cranky, sick toddler all day.
Oh.
So then Kay at Bitch and Stitches says, at Affordably Crafty, that's hilarious because it wasn't me.
Exactly. That explains why I didn't see you in my live, because I normally always see you in my live, Kim.
Ooh. That's
Which
so
I need to get into your live more often, but I am just waking up. I should just pop in and say, hey, I'm half asleep, ladies, but I'm here listening. I'm eating my bacon and eggs and listening.
Yeah. Oh, after that story, now I'm not craving meat and potatoes so much.
Right? Hey, Lori, you know what? That is what replays are for.
Yeah, check it out.
That creepy wink.
Well, Kim and Affordably Crafty, we feel for you. All of us moms have been there.
Face and mouth. Oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah, I only got that once. That was enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
be a moment.
Kim. So Kim says, I'm sorry, Mel, trying to no, I'm not saying that for you to be sorry at all. Never ever be sorry if you don't show up in my live. Trust me, we all have lives. I so get it. Don't even sweat it.
Yeah. We all do that with each other. We're like, I'm sorry to make your live today. My kitchen was a wreck. The cabinets are all disarray. Yeah. We all have stuff that's going on.
Hi, Aswari. How are you?
Aswari. I think I recognize that name from the Facebook group, maybe.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
And Michelle's the one that has the blanket.
Yeah. Was it the mosaic?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, we do watch you guys. We do pay attention.
Love
all of the pictures that you put up, and
we love them. And when I do a heart on it, it's not just like this. I heart everything. No, I really love what you guys are posting. I totally love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
For those of you just coming in, just to let you know, and I'm going to make Julie hungry again, but you guys have missed the meat and potatoes of what we were going over. So just make sure you catch it on the replay.
Yeah, because there's a lot of fun stuff in there. All of the plans that we've got for this upcoming year, we're super excited about. And, yeah. Oh, and another thing, you guys, we were talking about the Facebook and how I recognized some of you guys from Facebook in your photos. We're going to be putting some of those photos up here for everybody to see. So
yes, ma'am.
Hopefully you're all good with that. We won't put your names if you don't want us to. Just let us know.
Just tell us what you would not would you.
Yeah. If you prefer for them not to be up there, just put a little notation on there. Otherwise, yeah, we want to encourage everybody and show off your work for you. So
Yes, we certainly do. I love seeing that.
Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you. Happy New Year to you.
Yes, thank you. And Bev says, you guys make life a bit easier. Thank you, dears. Well, thank you, Bev, for being here and part of the community. We appreciate you so much.
Lori says, I was feeling a little like Dorothy describing the lion, scarecrow, and Tin Man while describing your attributes.
Yes.
If I only had a brain. Oh my goodness, that's funny. That's great, Lori.
Are you gonna join?
Yeah, we're gonna have to make a meme or something.
Yes, that would be funny. I have to figure out, how we do. I don't know. I don't know if any of us could fall under the cowardly lion, but that's okay. I'll be a lion. So Kim says, I love your January challenge topic. And we already have the topic set up for at least the next, I think, 4 to 6 months.
Yeah.
But we're not going to give them away because we don't want you to get like,
don't want anybody getting a head start.
No, here.
Yeah.
So Kim, are you going to be participating in the challenge? Are we going to see something from you?
Yeah.
So much you like tackle different things all the time. That's your thing. You take a look at something and you tackle. Yeah.
David says he once played the Cowardly Lion in a show. That was probably so much fun.
I bet.
Your costumes for the live closest to Halloween. Oh, I see what you're saying. Those could be our costumes for when we get to Halloween. And State is definitely Oz, the man behind the curtain.
I agree.
That is the truth, man. She's the one keeping us in control here. David would like to have seen that. Wizard of Oz is a favorite. I love the Wizard of Oz.
Do you guys catch it every Thanksgiving? Don't they play it every Thanksgiving?
We have it on DVD.
Oh, okay.
Because, I had a son who loved it. In fact, my son loved the Tin Man. So when he was really little, like when he was about 3, he wore a Tin Man costume for like 2 or 3 weeks straight. Just wore it everywhere. It was so cute.
I love that.
It was so cute that I didn't mind. I was like, yeah, you can wear your Tin Man costume to the store. I don't mind. So cute.
I have a funny story for a Christmas present that I got, and it leads into another funny story for you guys. So in my Christmas presents, my mom bought me the Twister DVD. You know the movie The Twister?
Yes.
Okay.
With the tornado. Yes. Not the game.
Not the game. No. My daughter's yelling because here's the story behind that.
My son just gave me a dirty look because
the reason why I got that movie for my mother is when my daughter was really young, she was fascinated by storms. They had started doing the tornado drills at her school and stuff.
Okay.
So she was fascinated by them, but scared, deathly afraid of them at the same time. At the time I wasn't working. So we were watching TV, and on the TV came Twister. And in my mind, my daughter's very analytical. So I said, okay, so this is a scientific approach to storms. This will be great. Okay, let's go ahead and watch it. So I put it on, right? So we get into the beginning, and I obviously haven't seen it in a while. So
obviously.
Right? And at the beginning, there's the scene where, okay, the tornado is coming. This is when the main character's younger, and they're all getting out of the house and going to the cellar, and it's just intense. And oh my gosh, the dog might not make it, and the dog happened to look just like my dog. Okay, but oh, thank goodness the dog made it, and everybody's safe inside the cellar. And Dad goes to bolt it, and he gets sucked out.
There he goes.
Yep, there goes Dad. Oh my gosh, my little 4-year-old girl saw that, burst into tears, ran into her room. I couldn't even go and console her because I was laughing so hard on the couch over my mistake that it took me forever before I could go. Anyway, so that's why I got that movie, and that's like my parenting fail story of the millennium. I think
You
that's
should have stuck with Wizard of Oz for that tornado experience.
probably
At least she got taken away to a place where there's, pretty flowers.
exactly. Nobody got hurt. She just got taken away to another place.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a mistake. And that's why my mother, because she likes to celebrate my parenting fails, obviously, gave me the Twister video.
Oh man. So Lori is asking if you asked her if she's doing the challenge, and I think you did. Yes.
Yeah. Kim, I asked Kim. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she asked Kim. Okay, but Lori, yeah, we're curious if you're doing the challenge too.
You too. Yeah. Well, Lori,
We're curious if everybody's doing the challenge. Kim says, I had a Tin Man costume 12 years ago, full on silver body paint and all. Wow. Yeah, my little guy didn't use the paint. And Kate says, when I get made up for videos, I have so much green color corrector on that I can understudy Idina Menzel on Broadway. Oh,
yeah, I get that.
Yeah, Kate wears it because she gets pink.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, Kate's very open about her lupus. I've learned so much from Kate about lupus because I didn't really know much about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a fun thing. It's
No.
pretty sucky, really. But yeah, Kate's our educator.
On many things besides just lupus. On many, many things.
Yes. Anything you want to know, you just ask Kate.
Unless it's more technical.
Oh, right. Yes. Except Google Slides. Don't ask her about Google Slides.
No.
But you can ask her about hashtags.
Exactly.
Can you see the chat?
I can't see the chat.
I could tell because she wasn't laughing. Kate said, wow, guys, way to bring down the room.
Lori says she is doing the challenge. She even made a cover page for her new planner. That's right. Yes, she posted that. And she was talking about the challenge and has that page picture. If you guys haven't had a chance to go to the Facebook group, she did the page picture. So yeah.
With a misspelling. Oh, I will have to look for it. I guess I missed it. I was pretty good too, but today was a rough day at my house today.
But it's normally your errand day anyway, so you're usually doing something on Saturday.
It is. Yeah, I will definitely look for it though. Nice. The planner. Yeah, Emmy says autoimmunes are no jokes. That's the truth. That is the truth. Oh, Bev, you're sweet.
I haven't checked Cobra Kai yet. I do plan on watching it, especially now that it moved to Netflix. Because before it was on YouTube only, but it's moved to Netflix, right?
Yeah. And it is so interesting the way the characters have flipped.
Oh, okay. I can't wait I need to watch it then.
The roles are reversed a bit. I've only seen the first episodes in the first season, but very interesting the way they went with it, and really good. I think you'll like it.
Okay, I have to check it. I have been, guess what, Kate? I've been catching up on Lucifer. Well, actually right now, lately, I've gone on a rewatching of The Grimm kick, but I'm almost done with that, so I'll go back to Lucifer. I'm in season 4, I think, or the end of 3.
Oh, the reason Kim brought that up is she says a tech illiterate character keeps calling hashtags hash browns.
Hash browns. Oh.
That would be me.
Just want to say thank you real quick.
That would be me. Can you guys explain hash browns to me again? Hash browns.
I love it. Okay.
Well, it's really supposed to be something yarny that you can show us a picture of. David wants to know if doing something new with his channel would be something eligible for the Facebook challenge. But it's really just something yarny. Yeah.
Yeah, something.
I know it's hard to
And we'll specify that
time
next time. But yeah.
Yeah, this challenge is yarny. It's a yarny challenge. All of our challenges will be yarny.
Oh, the post that Lori made on the Facebook page, it does have a $35 minimum to have free shipping. She posted a code to you. I think it's good through, I think you said the 21st. Kate's like, watch Lucifer now.
Can we wait until the live is over? Do we have to watch it immediately?
Actually, it's so funny. I have while watching it, I have spit out more beer from just funny comments that the main character makes. It's just he says this thing and it's got such a cut to it. It is so funny that I spit something out. It's awesome.
Old Crow is asking why Ginger's so awfully quiet today.
Because nobody can hear me. I'm sorry. I'm in my, and can you guys hear me?
A little bit. Yeah. Go ahead.
I have to get up.
We can get her to go.
Huh?
Let's see how far we can get Ginger to go. We can't hear you, Ginger.
Get closer.
Can you hear me now?
I think so.
No, I don't want to annoy anybody. That's why I'm being really quiet.
You're never annoying.
I love it, Ginge.
Heard you.
Oh my goodness. Yes, Ginger is in her car. I will explain because Ginger doesn't want to have to yell again.
Kim just explained it right there.
Yes, she is committed. Hopefully she won't be committed at the end of this. They're going to come and get her. Ginger is in a cabin in the woods. Well, in your car, near a cabin in the woods. And there's not very good Wi-Fi. So she's doing the best she can.
Yes. And I think it did melt. I'm looking at, so somebody's asking, Kim's asking you, did all that snow melt already this morning or did you move the car?
It melted.
What?
What'd you say, Ginger?
It melted.
She sounds like the Wicked Witch. It's melting.
I'm melting.
Wanda says you need a headset for the car. Yeah. Usually when you do your video, when you do your chats from your car, your videos, do you mic up? Because your sound quality is always good for that. So it's just the internet connection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
We got Kim rolling.
Speaking of mics, I was doing a tutorial last week and my mic died halfway through.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. That's frustrating.
Yeah, so you know when you're trying to do a voiceover and all you see are your hands, you have no idea what you were saying. You're counting your stitches so you can match it up. It was terrible. I hate that. Michelle says, does making a new motif for a new mosaic project count for the challenge? If it's something you've never done before, sure.
I think the challenge is, I mean, you want to keep it yarny, but I think if you feel like you are learning something brand new, then it counts.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I got distracted by the ha ha ha. Yeah, you did too.
I did too, yes.
I was annoyed. I was snort laughing like Kim, which of course made me snort laugh again.
I love Kim's laugh. She has the best laugh.
Yeah.
And apparently I have a decent one on 1.75 speed.
Yes, you have everybody does, but yours is even funnier.
Kim's the one who told me about that.
What?
Kim told me about that.
About what?
The 1.75 speed.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
She told me about it too. She told me I needed to watch myself.
You better watch yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to make one of those dolls. Never made anything like that. Definitely would be a challenge for me. Yeah, you should. They're so fun, but you get attached to them. I still have 3 of them.
Did you not give them away, or have you just not seen the people to give them to?
Well, both. Yeah. You know, I could have easily put them in a bag and hung them on someone's doorknob, but I didn't.
Got you. But you don't. You're like, no, but they're mine.
I've even positioned the mermaid to be like leaning up.
With their tail out.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I would show you, but I can't get into that room. I'm not allowed in there right now.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, Maribel, I definitely, I definitely recommend it. It's fun. I did start off with something very small and basic, so I could kind of get the idea of what amigurumi was like.
Was your
yeah.
little chick? Was that
My little chick? Yeah, little Herbert.
Herbert? Oh, that's
Yeah, all of my viewers, they put in name ideas, and Herbert won. So
that's awesome. So you're gonna make a cat, Linda?
nice. It'll be good. You'll like it. You'll get hooked on it though, and
Oh wait, hang on.
put a doll in a bag. No.
Oh, yeah, here and then she goes on to say, well, a gift bag is okay.
Right.
Plastic
Right.
bag.
Yeah. Also, their heads are really bobby. Like they really bob around. So I thought maybe I'll make a better doll for the gift ones.
So did the lighter yarn weight for the hair on your mermaid, did that help with the bobbiness?
It did. And the neck is bigger too. She has a fatter neck.
Okay.
She's a fat neck mermaid.
Have you tried putting something in the middle?
I haven't tried that. Mostly because I didn't.
Dollar Tree curlers, maybe?
Yeah, I heard that. And also any kind of like, I was thinking like pool noodle foam.
Yeah. If you
Yeah.
if you can get that small enough, would that?
I was thinking you could just put a piece of it
Oh,
in there.
just what okay.
Not the actual
Yeah.
circle shape, but just like, yeah, grab a piece of it. So. Oh, so Linda is a cat lady.
Me too. Well, I'm
Yeah.
an animal lady, but yeah.
My neighbor is a cat lady. She does cat rescues actually. And yeah, she's fantastic. But I noticed when I drove by her house today, she had 3 cat trees out on the curb. And I thought, somebody sprayed something, I bet.
Yeah.
Because she clearly didn't want them in her house anymore.
Year, because if she rescues cats, then she probably has to replace them every so often.
Well, yeah, she works at a cat rescue, so they're not all in her house. She once in a while will foster kittens, but she's got 3 or 4 cats of her own. So
Got you.
so
So
funny.
Tim was typing up the same thing as I was saying it.
Yeah, I've heard that from people, so I've got to give that a try.
And then Angel had a suggestion as well.
Oh, try quilt batting in the neck. Good to know. I think part of my problem too, though, was I was putting on the hair way too heavy. I was putting way too much pressure on that little neck.
They couldn't take it anymore.
I couldn't. It was like Rapunzel. You would think Rapunzel would have had neck problems.
Lori's funny.
Why is Ginger giving us a timeout? It's getting
Because,
dark.
yeah, it's getting dark and my kids are
Okay,
starving.
do you want to? Oh, and I think her internet's going.
Going.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're just getting chatty, I think. So we can go ahead and close it down right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just leave. But I'll watch it all later.
It's okay.
No, that's okay. We can't do this without you, Ginger.
Oh, Okay.
And don't feel guilty.
No, that was one of our things. We have to limit ourselves. It's okay.
We do, and this is that we're at an hour 40. So
Yeah.
normally we go about 2 hours, but we do want to try and keep it between 1 and 2 hours absolute max.
Yeah.
So just to read, and if you need to go, Ginger, then you are welcome to go. I'm going to read a few of the comments that we have here, and then we'll be closing it down. So if anybody has any last minute questions, now is the time to ask them.
Yeah.
Or suggestions.
Bev used to have 11 cats. For some reason, people think you want more. 11.
I don't know that were they indoor outdoor cats or all indoor. I can't imagine the litter box with 11 cats. Well, I have 3 and the litter box is bad enough now, and the only reason why I would have 3 litter boxes if it wasn't for the fact that we have a tiny little house, so we have 1 litter box that we clean more often because
Yeah.
yeah
You have to.
clean.
Yeah.
Beth says, Ginger, you're excused with love. And Kim says, which just cracks me up, although I think every amigurumi should look like this, but she says not every amigurumi needs to look like Merida from Brave.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies, by the way, that and Moana. Love those two movies.
Oh, I haven't seen either of those ones.
Oh, you got to watch Moana. The music in that alone, the You're Welcome song that is done by The Rock.
It's a lot of ukulele stuff, right?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
In Moana?
Not Moana,
Oh, I love ukulele.
But it is very very Polynesian as far as the sound and the and of course the culture in it.
I love my ukuleles. Yeah.
And, Ingrid said her granddaughter loved the penguin amigurumi doll that she made for her for Christmas. It was her first attempts to do amigurumi, and she fell in love with it. So she's addicted now.
Yeah, you can get addicted. It's like Ginger with Mosaic. You got to be careful.
Okay, at 11 they were indoor outdoor. I had 5 indoor for over 10 years, which 5 is okay, but that's still a lot of work on that litter box. Good thing that I'm looking into getting some automated stuff going on.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what, Lori? Was it Lori? No, yeah, it was Lori. My neighbor and I share an outdoor cat. So you know what's funny is there's actually a colony that we have that I think gets fed by everybody in the neighborhood. So they're a pretty healthy colony. We just need to catch them and get them spayed and neutered. And Liza's saying, bye, Ginger.
Yeah, Kim, I thought there was Lava That Is Full of Ukulele. Yes, I love that song, Lava. Yeah.
Okay, so there is ukulele in Moana. I
thought there was. I was like, no, I think there is. But didn't Dwayne Johnson do the voice?
Yeah, Dwayne Johnson did the voice of oh my gosh, I watched this movie so many times.
It's okay. I don't know his name anyway. I just knew that he did one of the voices. And do you know Dwayne Johnson literally plays the ukulele? So how funny is that? Because he's so big.
Yes, with this little idiot
ukulele. He does. Not that it's super hard. I mean, I can play it, so
Kim
still it's cool.
Kim says non-yarny fact about me. She's which I can't pick out the instruments. I mean, there's certain. I guess I can pick out a violin, which is always obvious. A flute is always obvious. But as far as a ukulele from other string instruments, I don't think I can. I can't pick them out.
Ukulele got real popular with commercials. You hear it a lot now. I always perk my ear right up. I'm like, oh, I hear it. It's the sound of happiness.
So you play ukulele, so you would hear that distinctness, I think.
Yeah. Non-yarny fact. We'll have to do an episode with non-yarny facts about us, or make that a segment sometime.
Oh, yep. I'll write it down.
That would be fun. I'll give you one that's not ukulele.
Although I give a lot of information about myself, so I probably have a hard time finding some non-yarny facts. I'll find them, though. I'll find them.
Yeah. Be funny.
Or maybe
All I can think of is Don Ho with his ukulele. Yeah, that's funny.
So, all right, guys, I think that right now might be a good time to wrap things up.
Yeah, I think so. Ginger's like almost completely faded away into the darkness
Right.
there.
Yeah, I see her face, her smiling face, and a little bit of snow.
Yeah. Thank you guys all for coming. I hope that you enjoy the new and improved yarn hookers. We're very excited about it. So
and
we'll see you next week. And where are we next week? Are we with me? Ginger's saying yes.
Hang on. So next week, just a reminder. Yes, it's Lost Your Crojo / Holiday Fatigue / health, crochet health, and that is over at Julie's place.
Yay! So we'll hope to see you all there over at Whippy Chick Channel.
Woohoo! So, all right, you guys, I am going to be ending this broadcast, but thank you all so much for being here. We very much appreciate you. Mwah. Thank you so much. And you guys have an amazing day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Keep working at it, Emmy.